Hey everyone, today's video is another Dear Debbie letter, very short and to the point. The question being, can I be hypnotized if I'm not that good at meditation? Keep watching for the answer. I always tell my students that meditation and hypnosis are very close cousins. The difference being is that with hypnosis, we go into that meditative state or that hypnotic state with a targeted focus. So let's talk about that a little bit because, I throw around these terms like meditation and hypnosis, like there's only one kind of meditation or one kind of hypnosis. And that is not true. Meditation can be defined in a myriad of ways. So if you have tried to meditate and you feel like you just haven't had that, that experience, that good luck with it, not to worry. You know, it's kind of hard really to get yourself into that state of stillness and then do what you think you're supposed to be doing to meditate. And that's the key word right there, isn't it? What you think you're supposed to be doing. This all has to do with expectation. So when you say that you're not good with meditation or you haven't been able to meditate or, maybe you don't even like to meditate, we got to look at what your expectation is. For some people, they go into a state of meditation and, they go off into a completely different dimension and they get there pretty quickly. If that was my experience, shoot, I'd be meditating all day long. Oftentimes when we listen to certain teachers, spiritual teachers that are, very psychic, very intuitive, mediums, they always tell us, you can do this. Everybody can do this. And it's true. Everybody can do what they do, but it's not that easy for many of us. For some people, access to that different dimensional quality that you look for in meditation sometimes, for some people, it's just right at the surface and they can just close their eyes and take a few deep breaths and boom, they're there. Other people can go into that deep state for, a half an hour a day for 30 years and never get to that point. We're all different with that. So when you say that you're not that good at meditating, cut yourself some slack. There's a lot of different kinds of meditations. There's a lot of different experiences to be had. Stop and think about what your expectations are and see if you can go into that state with no expectation at all. It's a beautiful experience to just sit still, do some breathing, and just be there. Just experience whatever is there. Now, most people who say they're not good at meditation say that because their mind keeps racing and they can't turn it off. Obviously, they have the expectation that they're going to sit down in meditation and it's going to just become completely deadly quiet to the point where they don't even have any thoughts anymore. There's a lot of debate about whether that's even possible. I say it's possible, but it's not something that most people experience. So think about your expectation with meditation. The reason you haven't been able to do it is probably just because it didn't work. You didn't meet those expectations in a timely manner after several attempts. And so you kind of just figured, yeah, I can't do this. It's not really that big of a deal. And you lose interest. Let's look at hypnosis. Again, we want to look at expectations. What do you expect to have happen when you are in the state of hypnosis? I know that for many of my clients, they expect to go off into magic land, right? Into a whole nother dimension, at which point I say, that can happen. Sometimes it does, but it usually doesn't. And it's not the point of what we're doing. I can get you to that state, but I charge extra for that. So let's look at what is the hypnotic state. It is a state of deep relaxation. That's all it is. It's deep relaxation because when I can get you relaxed enough to start giving suggestions that work, what happens is that your brain waves have slowed down. And that's what happens when you meditate. I just want you to get into the state where you can be relaxed. One thing that makes this easier with hypnosis, the way I do it with people, is that it's like a guided meditation. But the difference between a generic guided meditation and the kind of hypnosis that I do with people is that the entire story, the whole bank of information that I'm giving to you as suggestions is specifically choreographed for you. And that makes it easy to hang in there and listen to this guided meditation. It's all about you. It's about this kind of change that you're after. Sometimes it's a behavioral change, like you want to quit smoking or you want to quit eating sugar. Sometimes it's about your belief systems. I want to be able to believe that it's easy to develop a healthy relationship with life. Okay, it can be, those big life problems. And sometimes we want to just experience the the act of connecting with our higher self. And we can do all of that through hypnosis because it is specifically geared toward what you want for yourself. So, the short answer to this question, can I be hypnotized if I'm not that good at meditation, is yes, absolutely. Check your expectations at the door. Give yourself the opportunity to experience this repeatedly and just see what happens. And if you follow my instructions for doing self-hypnosis, then all the suggestions that you give yourself in that state, they're all about you. That makes it easy to hang in there and keep going with that guided visualization. So have fun with that. Don't give up on yourself at all. And if I can help you get into that state, let me know. I've got a couple of videos that have hypnosis recordings on them, so you can kind of listen to those and just see. And if you can do that, that's all it is. Again, hypnosis and meditation, very close cousins. Hypnosis is the state of deep relaxation with a targeted focus. So have fun with it. Practice with it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if this has answered your question and been helpful to you. And I will see you. I'll see you again. Thank you.